I'm Connie from Worthy Beyond Purpose. Welcome to your mindfulness and meditation practice. I'm grateful to have you all here today. We're going to go ahead and get started, same ways we do every day, in our mindful body. Good job. I see some of you already doing it. So what the mindful body is, it's the crisscross applesauce on the ground, bottoms on the ground, and hands in our lap. And do you think it's mindful if you're elbowing the person next to you? Is that being mindful? You just shake your head. Probably not, right? Do you think it's mindful if you're wiggling like this all crazy? It's probably not, right? So we're just gonna sit. This is our mindful body. This is how we start. Bottoms on the ground, hands in our laps. We are going to turn our ears on. Turn our mouths down. And eyes on me. All right. Okay, so we're going to start with a mindful minute. So just a little recap. Does anybody know, or can you tell our new friends how many thoughts we have every minute? Raising your hand. Who remembers how many thoughts do we have a day? How about we'll start there. Isaac, how many thoughts do we have every day?
1,020?
No. How about, is it Sophia? Nope. What's her name? With the green shirt on and your hand up. What's your name again?
Lizana.
Lizana?
Lizana.
Lizana. How many thoughts do we have every day?
70,000.
70,000, you guys. 70,000 thoughts every day. There's 60 seconds in a minute. How many thoughts do you think you have every minute? Tiago and Leia, you have to unmute yourself.
45.
45 thoughts every minute. Oh my goodness. That pretty much means that we're having a thought. We're having a thought. We're having a thought, right? Our minds are so busy. Who agrees that their mind is so busy? Everybody's minds go crazy sometimes. So we take this mindful minute just to give our mind that little break. It's very intentional that we have to give our mind that little break. So sitting in our mindful body, we're just gonna start, we're gonna rub our hands together, hands like this. Rub your hands together, create some friction here. Get them going, and then put your hands over your eyes and take a breath in. And out. Rub your hands back together. Rub, 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 rub. We're gonna place them over our ears. And when you place them over your ears, see if you can hear your heartbeat when you do this. And we're gonna take our breath in. So ready? Here we go. Breathe in. Got them? Hands together. Rub, 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 rub. Get it as fast as you can go. As fast as you can go. We're creating all this friction and energy. We're creating it from our body. Get it, and put it on your heart. Now feel your heartbeat. Take a breath in and out. Who could feel their heartbeat? Feels good. So all the energy we just created from our body, now we're just putting back into our body. All right, awesome job. We're gonna do our elevator breath. So we're gonna start with our hands like this. And we're just gonna take 3 deep breaths together. We're gonna raise our hands up, breathe in, and down. Up, in, and out. And one more time, in, and out. Just sit in your body for a minute, wiggle your toes. See if you can wiggle each toe at a time. Just paying attention to our feet. It's interesting. How do our feet feel? Give your body a little wiggle. We'll take one side stretch with it's gonna be your left hand. So stretch up, reach over to the side, take a breath. Out, come down to the center. We're gonna do that on the other side. Your right hand, breathe in. Out to the side, little stretch, and down to the center. All right, the reason we do all that is so that we can feel our body. We're getting in our body. We're getting present with what's happening. Who can tell me what it means to be present? Nobody? Oh, there we go. Kayla?
Being present is like being in the moment and being aware of your surroundings.
Totally. So we're just being present with our bodies, with our breath. You want to add something?
Right, it means like kind of like being right here, right now.
Being right here, right now. Absolutely. Perfect. So now we're going to have a little talk about emotions. We talked about these on Wednesday. We started to talk about them. Do you guys remember these two little guys that we talked about? Guys seen these before? So I'm just going to give you a quick little review. This is Bully the bulldog. And Bully, he's here to protect us. He handles our big emotions that come out. Where Bully is located, take your two hands and put him in the back side of your head back here and give it a little rub. This is back of the brain, Bully the bulldog. This is where he lives. So how many of you have ever maybe built something with blocks and had a little brother or sister knock it over? How many of you have ever created something and somehow it got ruined? How many of you have ever went to bed at night and woke up in the middle of the night and it's pitch black and you're scared? Okay, so these are emotions. This is Bully. This is when Bully comes out and he's alerting you like, oh my gosh, I'm scared, something's wrong, right? This guy right here, his name is Swoops, and he's a wise old owl, and Swoops lives up here. Yep, very good job. This is how we wake up Swoops. We can give Swoops a little tap. And Swoops helps us to make calm decisions. Swoops helps us to grow, helps us to be calm. And a good way that we do that is through our breath, right? That's what we talked about Wednesday, is how to calm Bully down with the breath so that Swoops can come out and do his job. So who can tell me, does anybody know what the word emotions mean? What are emotions? Looks like Cruzito.
Basically what it is your emotions is what you feel and how you feel.
Feelings, right? Absolutely. Does anybody want to add something to that, or we're good with that one? Isaac? Go ahead.
Yeah, actually, I forgot.
Okay, so listen to this, guys. This one blew my mind when I heard about it. Think about this. The word emotion is energy in motion. Emotion. We have this energy in our body when we feel emotions, and it has to come out. So who can tell me, what does it feel like in your body when you get mad? What does it feel like? Sophia?
It feels like you feel frustrated.
You feel frustrated? How does it, is that a special kind of feeling in your body? Does your body feel it any special way? I'm trying to find you. Maybe is it like does it ever get like a tension or?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can pass. Anybody else want to add something? All right, I have Cruzito again. Go ahead.
Tightness.
Tightness, for sure. Anybody else want to add anything? Okay, so for me, when I get angry in my body, it feels like this inside. I have this going on. So does anybody ever shake when they get mad? They're like, ah. Okay, so raise your hand if this happens to you. I'm gonna mute you so we can hear. How many of you, when you get mad, have stomped around on the floor before? How many of you, when you get mad, have slammed a door before? How many of you, when you get mad, have yelled out loud before? Okay, so what this is all normal. This is what happens. This is our energy in motion needs to come out. This is Bully is attacking, and it needs to come out so that Swoops can come and take deep breaths. So a couple things that we can do to get that energy out. We've already went over a couple breaths, and we can always do the elevator breath 3 times. Anybody else have any idea of another way we can get the energy out? Kayla?
You can squeeze your fist really, really, really hard. I call it the lemon.
Squeeze your fist and then let go. Yeah, definitely. How about, I think we've talked about it before, yoga is a good way to get the energy out. Any kind of exercise, right? Anything that's going to get the energy out of us. Exercise is a good one, but how about this one? Communication. When we talk about it, when we talk about how we're feeling inside, it like takes that power away. How many of you want to be powerful in life? Right? And when our emotions take over, we lose our power, right? We're no longer in control. Now the emotions have control. So when we can express the way that we're feeling, when we can talk about how we're feeling, we get to stay in control. We don't have to lose our control. So I'm going to say, does anybody know why we have emotions? What's the point? What they do for us? All right, they help us communicate to others how we're feeling. It's like the body language, right? Sometimes we're like this. You're telling somebody you're not feeling good, right? Sometimes we're like this. You tell somebody you're really happy, right? So emotions are ways that we can communicate to others of how we're feeling. So they're really important. We can't hide our emotions. We don't want to just push them down. We want to feel them and express them, especially if for mad. We don't want to keep it inside. We want to be able to express it and feel it so that we don't have to stay that way. So I'm going to read you we're going to do a little scenarios and just raise your hand and we're going to talk about how we can talk about how we're feeling. All right. So here's the scenario. Brian is riding in the car with his brother. His brother is driving too fast. First, how is Brian feeling? Go ahead with your mom.
My name's Zinni.
My name is Zinni.
Cindy?
And I think Brian is probably feeling scared-ish, kind of.
Scared is absolutely right. So go ahead.
Unsafe.
Unsafe. How can Brian communicate that to his brother?
Just tell him to slow down.
Tell him to slow down, or he could actually even tell him that I'm scared, right? Normally if you tell somebody you're scared, they're gonna actually listen to that. If you just tell them to slow down, you're kind of giving them an order. But if you tell them how you're feeling, hey, Brian, like you're scaring me right now, right? That would be a way to talk about your feelings. So you don't want to sit like this the whole time in the car, right? Feeling all scared. You want to be able to talk about it. And that's how we move through that, right? Good job. Awesome. Tell me your name one more time.
Ziddy.
Ziddy.
My name is Ziddadee, but people call me Ziddy for short.
Ziddy. Awesome. I love it. Okay, next scenario. Alex wants new headphones after his broke. He sees his buddy got the ones he wanted. How is he feeling? Isaac?
Jealous.
Jealous is a good one. Can I see your face? Sit up for a second. So he's feeling jealous. Now, what can he do? How can he talk about that feeling with his friend? Because we don't want to walk around just being jealous, right? We can talk about it, and then we don't have to feel that way. So what's a good way to express that to his friend? Yeah, Isaac, we're standing.
That he really wanted those.
Yes, absolutely. How about, can I borrow them? Can I try them out?
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. Absolutely. We don't want to hold that jealousy in. We want to talk about it. We want to tell them so that we don't have to feel that way anymore. And once you tell your buddy, hey, I'm a little jealous, your buddy's going to want to share with you because he's not going to want you to feel that way. Does that make sense? All right, we're going to do one more. Vera is waiting patiently for the car to arrive and pick her up. She is going to Disneyland. How does she feel? Jane?
She feels happy or excited.
She feels happy and excited. And how does she express that?
By
What do you do when you're happy?
she's like waiting patiently and she's excited that the car is arriving.
She's excited that the car is arriving. And you know what, guys? It's really important, too, that when we are feeling really good that we express those feelings too. When we share, when we let the good in, when we let the good out, more good can come in. When we're feeling great, don't keep that inside either. Share that with whoever's making you feel great, so that then they know how to make you feel great again. All make sense? Cool? So this is going to be our practice over the weekend. There's a lot of feelings happening right now. There's a lot of emotions going on right now. A lot of people, everything's changed. Everything's different than it was a couple weeks ago. You're going to be feeling stuff. So notice when you're feeling. Notice when you have that feeling inside, the things that you can do. You can exercise, you can take deep breaths, or you can talk about it. Right? There's other things we're going to discuss too, but those are the 3 that we've come to. And those are things that we can all do, right? Talk about our feelings. We have to get them out so we don't have to hold them in. And once we do, we keep our power. There's no more losing our powers to our emotions. We're going to learn how to control our emotions. Sound like a plan? All right. So I'm going to teach you a breath. Some messages, and can you do the screen? I'm going to teach you a breath for when you're feeling, if you're like super, I can't see them without trying messages. Okay, don't worry about it. When you're feeling super nervous or mad inside, and you have that feeling that's going on inside, right? Like, does anybody ever feel like they want to explode? Feel like a volcano is going to happen, right? Like something's going to happen. So there's a breath that we can do, and it's called hissing breath. And we're going to do it 3 times. And what it is we're going to take a deep breath in through the nose. And we're going to hiss everything out, everything you got. All of it out. And then we're going to take another deep breath in. And hiss. Everything you got. And we're creating space. We're going to do it one more time. Big breath in. And hiss it out. Awesome job, you guys. Why we do that? When we're hissing all of that energy out, and then we're taking a deep breath in, bringing in all the goodness, hissing out all the crazy, breathing in all the goodness. And that's just another good way to get that angst out that's inside. All right, so next we're going to do a little activity. So everybody stand up. So this is called shaking. And again, emotions means energy in motion. When we're feeling that crazy inside, we can do this thing called shaking. And it's actually really fun. And what it is, you come up on your tippy toes, just start bouncing. Start bouncing like this. Don't forget to breathe. And then we're going to add our arms in, add your legs in. Don't forget to breathe. And then what I like to think, like, did somebody say something to me today that I don't like? I can shake it out of my brain. Shake your head. Did I say something to somebody I don't like? You can shake it out, shake it out. We're getting all the energy going. Maybe one foot. Get it out, get it out. Then the other foot. Can anybody shake their bellies? Something in your belly. How about the booty? Shaking out the booty. And then our shoulders. Just a couple. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We pause, and now we brush it off. Brush it all off. We're getting all of that energy out, all the way off of us. You brush it down your face, backside. Whew. Feels good. Stand in mountain pose. Take a deep breath in and out. Feel the way you feel in your body right now. Feel the energy. We're just going to do a little tiny mountain sequence. So when I say mountain, you guys say mountain after me. So we're going to start here in prayer pose. Mountain. 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 And now watch this. Rub. Volcano. Mountain. Mountain. Mountain.
Mountain.
Mountain. Just Volcano. One more thing we're gonna do. It's called gorilla pose, and we're just gonna hang low. Let everything hang low. You should feel that in the whole backside of your body. Take a breath. Another breath. Let your head hang heavy. Feel that whole backside of your body open up. And then there's a reverse gorilla. Put your hands behind your back, clasp your hands. You just tighten here if you can do that. Just feel your chest open and your back release. Biggest thing about when we do yoga is breathing. So don't forget, take a breath in and out. Another one in and out. Let your hands go. We're gonna come halfway up, take a deep breath in, stretch your back out, and exhale all the way down. Now we're gonna come all the way up to standing. Breathe in and to prayer. Let's come back down to seated. We're gonna come to our mindful body pose. Feel comfy on your bottoms. We're gonna do a little meditation on emotions. So when we do the yoga, it really helps us to connect to our bodies as well. We're inside our bodies right now. So what this little meditation is gonna be going inside and seeing how you're feeling. So you can either do it sitting up or you can do it laying down. But before we get started, we're gonna give ourselves the biggest hug you've ever given yourself. Squeeze the fingers, the toes, the nose, the cheeks, the belly. Squeeze it, take a breath in, and let it go. Whatever position you wanna be in, I wanna tell you guys over this part, do not unmute yourself. And I don't want to see anybody typing on the computer, private messaging your friends. This is the most important part. These are a couple minutes just for you to go inside and check out what's going on with you. So everybody get into either your mindful seat or laying down on the ground, however you want to do it. I can see you. All right, and we're gonna start. Take a deep breath in through the nose, out slow through the mouth.
Bye.
Find your spot. I'm gonna mute everybody. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And just notice how you're feeling in your body right now. Is there any particular place in your body where you're feeling any emotions?
No.
Nope, don't answer, Isaac. This is just all inside your brain. Eyes closed, eyes closed. Deep breath in and out. Maybe your fingers are tingling. Maybe there's a little rumbling in your belly. Just take a few moments and feel what's going on inside of your body. Notice your breath coming in and notice your breath going out. See if you can send your breath to the place in your body where you're feeling some emotions. Breathing in, send your breath there. And exhaling, relax. Now imagine you have a special telescope that allows you to see your feelings at a distance from far away. You can just take a look at them. You can adjust the telescope to see them up close, or you can adjust the telescope to see them far away. You might imagine your feelings are like waves in the ocean. Are they big and tall, or are they calm and smooth? We're just looking. Maybe your feelings are like the weather. Maybe it's a storm passing by. Or maybe it's a sunny day. How are you feeling inside? Just checking it out. Now imagine that you're sitting next to your feelings. Do they have a color? Do they have a face? What do your feelings want to say to you? See if you could just listen. See if you can send some care and kindness to whatever it is that you're feeling. For the last few moments here, maybe ask yourself what it is that you need right now. Eyes still closed for the last couple seconds, feeling your body. Let's together take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Open your eyes when you're ready. Your body a little wiggle. Good job, you guys. Does anybody want to share anything about that? Raising your hand. Anybody who did the meditation? Jane, do you want to share something? Who wants to share something? Kayla, go ahead.
I felt really I felt good, and it felt calming too.
Calming. Were you able to see your emotions or any feelings?
Yes.
Were you able to ask yourself what you needed?
Yeah.
Good, because we can take care of ourselves, right? We're going to stay ahead of our emotions. We're going to make friends with our emotions. We're not going to let our emotions take control. We're going to make friends and figure out how we can help. Who else wants to share something? Cruzito?
I basically felt like I was thinking that my feelings, my emotions, like I got a little scared and then I calmed down.
You got a little scared and you calmed down. Did you just you made friends with your emotions?
Yeah.
You sat next to them and you calmed them down. That's amazing.
My emotions, they were like kind of like very emergency stuff, like lightning storms, tidal waves.
Yeah.
And then when you said that, like I was sitting next to my emotions, I was imagining that my emotions came to like this person type of body.
Yep.
And they were telling me, like, the happy side and the kindness side was saying, like, it's okay, you don't have to be scared and I won't take over.
That was such a good share. You can do this anytime, you guys. This is another thing. You don't have to wait for me to sit you down and make friends with your emotions. I want you to know over the weekend when you're starting to feel that way, take a sit, take a seat, close your eyes, make friends with your emotions. That was amazing. Thank you so much for your share. And go ahead, Tiago and Leah.
I felt tired.
Tired. This is a good thing too. I mean, this happens too. Did you want to add something, Leah?
Yeah, and I felt relaxed.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something too about tired. When we do meditation, a lot of times we give our bodies and our brain the break that sometimes it takes all night to get. When we are intentionally relaxing, it's the whole relaxation. Sometimes it takes us all night to get. So think about when you first wake up in the morning. You're not ready to get up, right? We're tired. So that's kind of what happens. And then you just let your body move a little bit, come into the day. And then your body's like ready to party. It's a whole new day. It's a whole new day for your body when we take care of it. All right, our time is about up here. Sophia, you want to add something?
I pictured my feelings as blobs of color.
Cool. Were they nice feelings?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what we're going to do is we're going to keep learning how to get to know our feelings, how to talk about them, how to breathe through them, how to shake them out, all the tools that we can use when the big feelings come up. When this guy comes out, remember, he's just here to protect you, but he's loud and he's kind of abrasive sometimes. We got to do things so that this little guy can come out and help us to grow and make good choices and be strong. Bully the bulldog, swoops the owl. Cool? Not going to see you guys again till Monday, but really I want you to take notice when you're having feelings. Take notice of how it feels inside and the things you can do and the things that you do. Last comment here, Cruzito.
My emotions, they were like 4 colors, and like it was scared, nervous, happy, and kind.
Nice.
And now I'm thinking that maybe bully is scared and nervous, and swoop whoop, I forgot what it's called.
Swoop.
Who he's the one who has happy and kind.
Yeah, totally. Good observation, you guys. Ziddy, it was nice to meet you today. Thank you for coming. We're here Monday through Friday.
Thank you.